Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And last time we mostly just got through the beginning, and I kind of wanted to before we start doing things, kind of wanted to talk to you guys about the performance of this game. So if you kind of want to just skip ahead, I'll put a little link on the screen, you can just zoom ahead, but I quickly wanted to just kind of hit on the performance of it, despite me having I would say a pretty decent rig. The performance isn't always the best, but I did a lot of looking through on the options in the video. So their options menu is actually fairly nice. There's quite a lot here. In post-processing, it looks like, because when I was messing around with it the first time when the game first came out, some of these options weren't really available, it didn't look like. Everything below here really wasn't available. So I don't know, maybe it was here, I never noticed, or they added it with the patch, so hopefully that's what it is. But I brought some things down, motion blur, I kept on, anti-aliasing. That surprisingly really hits your frame rate really hard on lower spec systems. So if you're having a lot of trouble, maybe drop that off. I kept bloom on, drop sharpening, that hurts it as well. Ambient occlusion, drop that. But there is SSAO and HBAO plus. There's nothing else. So those are your two options, and I think that might be the reason why it hits you so hard, is because there's not really a lot of options to that. Depth of field didn't bother with it. Chromatic aberration didn't bother with that. Vignetting doesn't really matter. And light shafts will hurt you, as with any game. And then graphics, there's a lot of different options. You can go all the way up to ultra if you have the gear. Low is as low as you can go. And really, in all honesty, low is not that bad. This game, its art style is, trying to think of the right word. It's very beautiful, but the textures and things like that, and the terrain is very minimalistic in a way. So you don't really have to worry about it being the best it can be, but at low, certain things look a little funny. I've also noticed that normally with a game, I turn VSync off because I want all the frames I can get. But then they have this, VSync really just seems to kind of hold it all together. It actually doesn't impact the frame rate like normally, which is really weird to me because I'm usually used to VSync locking it at 30, but I count, the max I'm really getting right now is about 49 frames per second. And VSync doesn't seem to lock that at 30, but if you were going to go down below 30, it tends to hold it from doing that, except in cutscenes for whatever reason, the pre-rendered ones, it hurts it. So I threw that up to unlimited. If you have different displays, you can do that. Resolution, I have it up at 1080. I dropped it down to 1600 by 900, which is 900p. And it really helped the frame rate. So if you're playing on a different type of screen, a 720p screen, you're not really going to feel as much of a difference with the frame rate and everything. This is borderless, doesn't really matter. I could throw up the full screen, but it kind of helps with recording and everything, which is nice. Hairworks, you can turn that on. I haven't messed around with it, but from what I can tell, it really hits your frame rate because it's fancy smancy stuff. Background characters, that does hurt you a little bit. Shadow quality always hurts you. Terrain quality, it does affect you, but not so much. Water quality is same thing. So grass density, it really kind of does hurt your screen. It's just how much flora and fauna are on the, well, how much flora is on the screen at one time. So maybe dropping that down, it doesn't really affect anything. It just makes the grass look more lush. So if you don't really care how much grass is on the ground, then I suggest throwing it back down. I kept it at medium just because whatever. Texture qualities, you want to throw those up because, heck, you want good quality. But the higher you go, once you hit ultra, it really starts to hurt you a little bit. And then foliage visibility, that's just how far away you can see it. I keep it at medium. Seems really fine. I can see pretty far and see a lot of trees and grass and stuff. So it doesn't seem like you need that very high. So you can drop that down. Medium's probably good. And detail level, I threw that up to high because it does help with like facial textures and stuff, which is really nice. So that's just a little kind of like whatever. And I'll kind of show you the grass when we get outside. And kind of explain what I mean by having a minimalistic look to it. But for now, let's continue on what we were doing. What we asked travelers about Jennifer. Sir, I have a question for you.
Looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Your beard already looks like it's soured, friend. Options. The thingy, the Axie sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will, to charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation. Invest in delusion ability. I just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Answer the question.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Ooh,
Folks say
that's
the
cool.
lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, take that. Words. Alright, so there's our buddy over there. We can talk to her, but she won't really tell us anything. She's just a trader now.
There are 4 factions. Factions.
Hey guys.
Teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards.
Huh.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War? Also, Oxfurter? That sounds delicious. I want some of those Oxfurters.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
So he doesn't believe that she's real. But we know that it's Yennefer, and she's out there kicking ass and taking names and blowing shit up. We saw it in the cutscene. She's the badass. So we gotta find out where she might be. Why are you here, though?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Oh. Write about war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Come on, man. Be more of a moving publisher, reporter, whatever you want to be called, whatever you want to be, author. Be more edgy. Show people what it's like. War make it to Novigrad yet? Novigrad?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Good luck with that, pal. Farewell. Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
What?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Okay, we're gonna do a let's play with this guy. Alright, everybody, we're playing Gwent. Option marked as cards. We'll begin a game of Gwent. Okay. Alright.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and cards are their forces. Interesting. You will go first. Oh, okay. Thank God it was going to tell me what to do. This is very, Hearthstone-ish, the start screen. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely, okay? Oh, so I gotta... Oh, this is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. Okay, so he's a 1. When placed in the battlefield is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Okay. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. So close combat, ranged combat, siege combat. So he's a siege combat guy? Well, he is the Kaidweni siege expert. You gotta recalibrate the arm by 5 degrees. Do what by what now? Alright, I'm down. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Kaidwenian siege expert's special ability is called Morale Boost. I can't make words today. It's gonna be bad. Which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Nice, okay. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Ooh, that's not always good. So snow affects the ground the front lines. The moon and the wind. I guess. I don't know what that means. The shimmering water with the moon on it affects the archers. And a little bit of water hurts the siege weapons. Alright. Fantastic. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's go straight to playing. Alright. Great. That's all I needed to do. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader, and the leader grants you a special ability. which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Placing cards, press A, select the card in your hand, and then press A again to place it on the battlefield. Your turn! Shit, alright. Getting thrown right into it. So I guess can I look? Oh, I can look. Okay, sweet. So I can look at what I have in. So, what do I have here? Is there a time limit? It doesn't seem as though there is so far. As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like there's a time limit. And I don't... Am I on the bottom? I guess I'm on the bottom. Yeah, Geralt, and then angry icon. Expert. I got a foot soldier. I got a bunch of archers. I got another foot soldier, a bunch of archers, and a siege weapon. What does he do? He gives me 5. Give me 1. I think what I want to do... Ooh, I have death mold. Nice! I think what I'm going to want to do... It was snow that hurts the front lines, right? So I'm going to put the snow out. Alright, so that's going to hurt the front lines. The number on the left by your icon shows current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down Y. Once you pass, you do not play any more cards during that round. Continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win, save you cards for the next round. Okay. A round ends once each player have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength reset to 0. Okay. So I need to play a good amount here. Not like all my cards, but I need to play a decent amount so I can win the first round. Okay, so since I have the front lines hurting, I want to bring somebody in that's not in the front lines. I think I'm gonna bring her out. Kira Metz, yes. Nice, okay. Oh, he brings out a siege weapon. I can bring out a siege weapon too, buddy. So he's at 6. I could bring that out, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna bring out this guy here. So what was its activated special ability? Kingfolk is a natural... Oh, okay. So that would be my special ability? I don't know. I don't really understand that part, but okay. So where is he at? He's at 7. I'm gonna bring her out. Damn. He's holding me at like... Let's put this guy out because we can. Trying to beat me that way. That's gonna hurt him. Let's bring this guy out. Damn. Okay, fine. 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 I'm gonna give you this thing. Suck it. 22. Beat that. Clear weather. Aw, you dickus. Well, fine. We're all in. We're all in. We're going hard on this guy. Oh. You butthole. Well, fine. You hurt yourself there. No, that won't affect anything. I'm gonna pass. Round passed. Okay. Life gems. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. What? I lost? But it was oh. But I don't understand how he won. That was a tie in my opinion. Okay. Death mold, go. Use. Ooh, can I use that? Oh, that was dumb. That was so dumb. Fine, pass. Round start. All I have is this? Oh, and I got one card. Okay, great. Your turn. Fine. Throw that bad boy out there. Passed. Okay. You won the round. Did I win? Nice. Victory. Pro tips. This is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for the later round. Okay, so you only get 10, and you can pass and they can burn as many cards as they want. Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Nice. I wins. Round 1, 12, 12, 1, 1. Okay, nice.
Well, you've a knack for this game.
I
If
do.
you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Can Steppen sell me some Oxenfurt? I want. That sounds like a delicious sausage. You've got a new Gwent card. You examine it in the game menu. Ooh, can I? Where's Gwent? Where's glossary? Inventory? Okay. Fantastic. Potions? Got it. Nope. Oh. Bestiary? No. Okay. Oh, this is the bestiary. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh well, we don't need it. That's fine. Okay, so we asked that fella, now we gotta ask this guy? Hey, Pally.
For a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
I think this guy wants to get me in bed. Fine. I'll drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, you do know her. Those are... Schnapps is really strong. That seems really big
Never
for
mentioned
Schnapps.
her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Oh. How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Where's Yennefer? Wait. Let's hold on to that. Know who I am?
recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Alright, fine. You're the Master of Mirrors, Mirror Master. Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it's about love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Okay. Seems reasonable. Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Perhaps I will. Or perhaps you'll die before then. I don't really know, don't really care, but he seems like a guy who knows things, so it might be worth keeping him around. Alright, so I have to ask the Nilfgaardians about her. Already asked those two, they're freaking out. Vesemir?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes, though that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Damn, he looks good for being almost a century old. See you later.
See you later, Vesemir.
You take care. You stay here. You don't actually need to come with me, so that's fine. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Kitty cat, can I... Hello. Hello, kitty cat. You're a pretty kitty, aren't you? All right, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I know that we didn't really do a whole lot. We played a game. We talked to some people. But like I said, I'm going to leave it there today. Next time, we'll go ask the Nilfgaardians about where Yennefer is. And yeah, that's the plan. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you all next time.